Real talk, real women.
People want to pick and choose when we become a capitalistic society.
I voted for Barack Obama. This is my Republican side.
As black women, we put up with a lot. Your man ain't giving you no sex. He gone.
No, she didn't.
Let Steve go out there and you know what to somebody else.
She did not just say that.
Baby, blame it on the alcohol. You can do whatever you want too. Right. But I'm going to leave you.
Oh my God, I love this show. Real talk, real women, real people.
I am Melanie. I am Lisa.
I am Kelly.
And I'm Kim. And we're the girls.
Yeah, girl, I heard that.
All the single ladies, all the single ladies. Yes, yes, yes. We heard that single woman anthem all the way through 2009. God forbid we take it into 2010. I just can't take it anymore. All this talk about single ladies. Black women have earned a college degree. They've climbed the corporate ladder, still climbing. They've achieved success. They own their own homes, drive expensive cars, have money in the bank. But what does it mean to live the American dream when you don't have anyone to share it with? This is a major issue facing many African American women right now in this country. A whopping 42% of African American women have never been married and have no wedding plans in the future. What's going on, ladies? Kelly, let's start with you, the other single woman on the panel. What do you think is going on?
I think there are lots of different things that we need to discuss. I think that lots of African American women, when we have achieved and we have gone to a certain level, being educated, owning homes, not having children out of wedlock, and just doing our own thing, and our total resolve is ourselves. We are independent, and our mothers and our fathers have instilled that in us. And when it comes to dating a person that is maybe single, but has baggage, and by baggage I mean, and we all have it, being divorced or having children, we are just choosing for ourselves not to deal with that. You know, you get to a certain point in life and you say, I'm not going to deal with that.
So you're saying that single women are choosing to be single? Because if you're saying that, I totally disagree with you. But I'm going to let you get your point out.
Okay, that's what's up.
You're saying they're choosing this route.
I think a lot of single women are choosing to be single because, Melanie, there's so much that comes along with being attached to someone who has, like I said, baggage. And I'm talking about baggage that you can see, tote, carry with you, children, ex-wives, alimony, dogs. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think that some women are choosing that. And I can speak personally. I am choosing that because I am just not comfortable with a man who has a lot of other things going along with him. So that's where I am.
Well, let's hear from the married ladies because, quite frankly, I want somebody to come home and rub it on me every night. So I don't choose that route. But go ahead.
Well, you know what I would say, and yes, I am married, but, I certainly think, I can still offer some view in this area. I do think that some women are choosing that, literally. And for those reasons that you stated. But what I say is it really realistic for us to think that there isn't going to be any baggage or there aren't going to be any issues? Because for the male, let's say it is the male with what we consider baggage, that may be that word, but go ahead. Well, I mean, and we'll change it. Well, we'll just say issues. If he has issues, let's say it's children, and then maybe you have baby mama drama or whatever. Well, you may still have your issues yourself. It may not be that. It may be something else. It may be that you're settled, that you're set in your ways. Mm-hmm. And I just think that we've got to look to what is the true, what do you expect from a marriage? It's not going to be drama free. It's not going to be issue free. Mm-hmm. It's not going to be baggage free.
Before we can even talk about marriage, we're trying to just get somebody to put a ring on it, for God's sake.
Yeah, we just want
to get there. Go ahead, Lisa.
Just somebody to commit. I mean, what I notice about my single friends is they continue to do the same thing over and over and over as it relates to dating. They pick the same type of guys. I mean, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing, you're getting the same results. Some of my friends always date guys who are separated from their spouses, not necessarily divorced. And they continue to do that. But yet and still they say, I want to get married, you know?
But
So
It's
what do
hard to
you
marry
think?
somebody
It's hard
else's
to
son.
marry somebody who's attached to somebody else. And then you have, you know, these women who feel like Melanie was reading, you know, I'm educated, I've climbed the corporate ladder, and this means
and
something.
I'm not going to deal with it.
This means something.
Well, they
I
kind of
mean,
wave it around as a badge.
It
you know,
really
as some
doesn't
badge
mean
of honor.
anything.
Right.
If you think about it and you look at the type of guys, especially guys who we think have something to offer us, they marry just everyday women. The receptionist, the nanny.
That's true. I think it's hard trying to be too much. My mama raised me. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with her when I meet her again and help. And you,
Amen.
You try to make me be too much.
That's right.
I don't think they want all that.
Girl, act like you
pole
can't do
dancers,
nothing.
cashiers,
Yeah. For a friend of
shoe
mine,
salesmen.
husband,
Those people seem to have husbands, but
a friend of mine, husband just left her for a 21-year-old stripper. So y'all need to get on that pole, baby.
oh my God. Okay, Kelly, what you got for us?
Melanie, this is what I have for the girls. You know, I tell you, you know, you all are my best friends. I tell you all of my dating issues. So what I would like to say is, but what if my recent encounter has been a man who does not want to proceed with divorce. You say you want to be with me, but you can't do the paperwork.
He don't want to.
Thank you.
Well, and you move on.
You know, and you move on, you do move on, but I'm giving you the opportunity. So it's like, Lisa, it's like, I'm not like what you're following up on what you're saying. It's not that I'm not giving you the opportunity. I'm trying to be there for you, boo.
But I don't think you
wait a
need to
minute.
be there for somebody who's already attached.
But Lisa, here's the thing. You have to go through the story. You have to get to the grit of the matter, if you will. And you
that
have
takes
to
time
understand
sometimes.
that. And sometimes that takes time.
But how long is long enough?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, the
but
other
that's
thing.
where-
Let me say this, and then I'll let you jump in. The other thing too, I want us to address because we really want to offer some real insight here to what's really going on. The older you get, the more difficult it is to move away from that last relationship because your hope begins to slip. You're like, oh my God, here I am again. I know I just recently ended something at 41 years old, and I'm like, what could possibly be wrong with me?
Right.
Okay, what is the thing that I need to be looking at here? Because it just gets harder. Nobody wants to keep starting over. So although you know what you should do, you sometimes talk yourself into trying to rationalize why something could work.
Okay.
And-
Even when all the signs may be there that it doesn't. Go ahead, Kim.
And that's why you stay. That's why you stay longer.
A lot of
and
people
longer.
do.
And what happens is when you stay long and longer and longer, and I know the older you get, you don't want to move on, but you're wasting time. Because
it's a time waster. It is.
It's never going to stop. It's not going to end. I mean, they'll keep pulling you along as you'll do it. And you wasted that time where you could have actually met someone else and begun a totally new relationship.
But going back to what Melanie said, she's 41 years old and she's invested time into this relationship, and you want to offer something to other women as far as what they can do to better themselves in their future relationships. What are you doing differently in this relationship, that you didn't do in the past relationships? And I think that's what's happening with single women. The trends are pretty much the same. The dating rules don't change for you guys. You don't set a bar for yourself. And if you don't do that, then guys are going to take you for granted.
Real talk, real women.
People want to pick and choose when we become a capitalistic society.
I voted for Barack Obama. This is my Republican side.
As black women, we put up with a lot.
Your man ain't giving you no sex. He gone.
No, she didn't.
Let Steve go out there and you know what to somebody else.
She did not just say that.
Baby, blame it on the alcohol. You can do whatever you want too. Right. But I'm going to leave you.
Oh my God, I love this show. Real talk, real women, real people.
I am Melanie.
I am Lisa.
I am Kelly.
And I'm Kim.
And we're the girls.
Yeah, girl, I heard that.